Okay, Ellie, so we're seeing sort of gradual week by week improvement, 36 to 41. Let's see if we can get that improvement continuing. So 4 marks for that. You don't divide by 5 to get a 5% discount. 5% discount, 5% as a decimal is that which you then multiply by the £169.40, and that will give you the discount value. These two aren't metric, they're imperial. Metric that you're looking for there is kilometers and kilograms. 59 is good, so 8 for that first page. That is good. Cylinder, pentagon, triangle, prism. Well done. Radius. Chad. No, not a chad. That is a chord, which is what I think you tried to write there. So a chord cuts. If it touches, it's a tangent. Okay, so try and remember it that way. Chord cuts, tangent touches. So 1 there. Those are both right, as are those. So with this one, 6 out of 15 is correct, but you haven't fully answered the question because it's not in its simplest form, because both of those numbers you can divide by 3. So when you divide by 3, you get 2 over 5. That is what they're looking for in its simplest form. So you lose a mark there. 6, 8 for the page. 8 is correct, that is correct. Now then, what's gone wrong here? So A is 8 kilograms. Well, A can't be 8 kilograms because it wouldn't balance with 8 plus a different weight on top of it. So that doesn't work. So what you're looking for here really is that those 2 boxes there must be the same as those 3 boxes there, because they both balance a weight of A. So if you take that B off and one of those off, those 2 B's must have a weight of 8. So each of them must have a weight of 4. So it's by sort of intuitively trying to work out that. So nothing. So hold on, no, you've got B is 4. So you've got B is 4, and you've got 4 times 3 is 12. Your mistake is A is 12, not that. So that's your mistake. So actually, you've done some good maths there. You get 3 out of 4 for that. Yeah, so you're adding 6, you're adding, so it's not a going up by adding. So then you look at multiplying. What do you have to multiply that to give that? Times 4. 4 8s, 32. 4 32s, 128. So it's times 4 they're looking at there. With this one, V is 8. Now in algebra, if a number and a letter are connected, there's actually a times there. So what they're looking for there is that. You can evaluate that, and then you can evaluate your final answer. 45x is correct. It isn't y take away 3y, it's just y take away 3. If the car is 10 years old, you would take away 3 to get 7. So if the car is y, you would take away 3. That is something we've been practicing recently. First of all, find 1/7. Or, this is a paper 2, you're allowed to use your calculator. So on your calculator, you've got a calculator button, which is there. So you put in 2/7. You need to remember the trigger that of in maths means times, 28 equals, and you get the answer 8. Now what you've done there is worked out how much she now gets, which is not what the question's asked for. The question is asked for how much is the pay rise. So if she's gone from earning 1,200 to 1,248, she has had a £48 pay rise. So you will lose a mark for that, unfortunately, because you haven't answered the question, even though all the numbers you need are actually there. So 8 marks on that page. 59 is not the range. The range is the largest number, which is 80. Take away the smallest number, which is 35, and then you have to take that away. Add them all up and divide by 8 is correct. The median is the middle. Now if you look there, you've got 3 numbers that side and 4 that side, so it's not the middle. In this case, it's halfway between the middle pair, which is 60.5. 4 bucks there, 8 for the page. Take a look how I work that out. How I work through that on the video clip. They add up to 150, but then you have to, in order to turn it into a percentage, you received 69 votes out of the total number of votes times by 100. So on your calculator, again, use your fraction button. 69 out of the total times 100, 46%. 258 is correct. Well done, 4 marks for that. 107, excellent. And that's really good. Not many people have got that one right. Okay, so take a look how I go through this on my video clip. X is introduced, so it's a bit trickier. So yeah, so have a read through how I've gone through, or have a watch how I've gone through that, and the same for that one. 80 and 40, ages of the chairs vary. Now then, some of your points are in the wrong place. Those ones there aren't in the right place, so check again what you've done to get those. Luckily, the important ones are in the right place. So you're going to lose the marks for that. There's not enough there. You are giving a reason, but you're not saying you need to see, and the ages and costs vary. You need to be talking about the 2 different variables. So there's not enough of an explanation there. With this one, you're increasing by 18%, and it shouldn't be dividing. So rather than, you should be multiplying, and because it's a decrease, it is of 18%. It isn't 1.18, it's 0.82 squared. And you're not doubling, because 10 has to go to 16. So what you should be doing is timesing by 1.6. Okay, so what did I say? Your best so far is 41. Let's see how close you get. 8, 13, 21, 29, 37, 41, 45, 54, 56. 56 is a whopping improvement, so that's really pleasing. It's not a C yet, unfortunately. You're 5 marks off what you would need to come into the C zone, but when you go through certainly the first half of that paper, there are things there. For example, you should be getting full marks on that first page, and yet you've dropped 4 marks. You should be able to do that. You should be able to do that. Again, things like this, you will quickly learn what those terms are. So you're really making huge steps forward, Ellie, and I'm really pleased with that. But please sit down, go through this, go through my solutions, make sure that where you drop marks you think you're capable of putting right, you do so.